Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. On this week's WWE SmackDown, Jey Uso was unsuccessful in his attempt to persuade Roman Reigns to make amends with Jey Uso. In their match against Solo Sikoa's bloodline, the OTC firmly rejected the idea of enlisting the assistance of the newly crowned Intercontinental Champion. Once Jimmy gets back from his return, he'll have to start all again. Undisputed WWE Champion Cody Rhodes may be his backup if he were to do a U-turn. Bad Blood saw the American Nightmare and Reigns defeat Sikoa and Jacob Fatu in a tag team match. It seems like it was Rhodes' last foray into the bloodline plot for the time being. At the next PLE, he must concentrate on his Crown Jewel Championship duel versus Gunther. But Sikoa must resign as chief of the bloodline. Her reign is despotic. Jimmy may need to reevaluate his present attitude toward the winner of the Royal Rumble twice. Backstage at WWE SmackDown, Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes ran into one another. After his old opponent interfered in the Bad Blood tag bout, the champion complimented him. Someone told him it was a favor, but he shouldn't hold on to it. Be that as it may, Jimmy may approach Rhodes for a favor quite soon. Kevin Owens' recent heel flip is one of numerous tales involving the two-time Royal Rumble winner. Jimmy may not have much of a choice if Roman Reigns keeps turning down the chance to reunite with main event Jey. The way he talked to Dusty Rhodes' kid gave the impression that they were on good terms. If Jey Uso wants to put an end to the Bloodline 2.0's rampage on WWE SmackDown, he'll have to call Jey for aid. Roman Reigns has to be persuaded because he doesn't seem interested. Prior to WrestleMania 41, Jey had a falling out with his twin brother Jimmy and the original Bloodline. He's thriving in his role as Intercontinental Champion right now on WWE Raw. That complicates Jimmy's task of reuniting the original Bloodline. He may find another old stablemate to enlist if he goes to the Red Brand to attempt to heal fences with his brother. On Monday evenings, you may see Sami Zayn as well. He's going through a tough time after missing his chance at Gunther's World Heavyweight Championship. Since the underdog from the underground doesn't have much of a future, he may think about relinking with Roman Reigns' group. Cody Rhodes has fought bravely all year long against Sikoa's bloodline. He is a member of the four-man group that has been at odds with Randy Orton and Kevin Owens. In the parking lot of Bad Blood, Cody betrayed Rhodes, and the three collapsed on WWE SmackDown as a result. Orton intervened on Friday after the two grappled and Orton separated them. Cody brutally assaulted RKO behind the scenes after their heated brawl in the ring. Their relationship has hit rock bottom, and the prize fighter may be aiming to steal Rhodes' World Championship. That's why it's possible that Jey Uso's attempts to get Rhodes to work with Roman Reigns and himself will be unsuccessful. Following his defeat of Gunther at Crown Jewel on November 2, the American Nightmare may face Owens. Survivor Series, November 30, seems to be the only option for ending the continuing Bloodline tale. It would be fitting to have the tale conclude with the War Games match that will be featured at the PLE. As rumors swirl about The Rock, it's unclear who exactly would support Roman Reigns. After making a triumphant return to Bad Blood, rumors began circulating that the final boss was covertly guiding the Bloodline 2.0 ship. While Rock reportedly won't be at WrestleMania 41, there has been no confirmation that he will not be at Survivor Series. Tonga Loa, Brahma Bull, Sikoa, Fatu, and Tama Tonga might form a formidable squad under the leadership of the next tribal chief. One of the most interesting storylines in WWE history is the continuing conflict between the Anoa'i family members. Amidst Roman Reigns' reign as the tribal chief, and the touching romance between Jey and Jey Uso, the complexities of familial devotion, treachery, and authority have unfolded in a spectacular way. Viewers are engrossed in the cousins' dynamic, eagerly anticipating the unexpected developments. After months of animosity and tension, Roman Reigns turned down the chance to reunite with Jey Uso in the most recent episode of this riveting story. Not only did this rejection rock the WWE Universe, but it also put Jimmy Uso, Jey's twin brother, in a tricky position. The stakes have never been greater, and Jimmy needs a huge favor from a big WWE superstar to get out of this jam. A huge confrontation is about to happen as the family is divided. Yet, how did we get at this stage? When Jimmy needed assistance, who could he ask for it? Let's get into the history, the feelings that are motivating the USOs, and the possible celebrity who may step in to help Jimmy while this drama plays out. A current and captivating storyline in WWE has been that involving Roman Reigns and the Bloodline. Reigns returned to WWE in 2020 under the guise of the Tribal Chief, a villainous alter ego that swiftly solidified his domination. He formed the Bloodline with his cousins Jimmy and Jey Uso, and they would rule WWE's main event stage for a long time. Roman and Jey's complicated connection was central to this plot. It wasn't until a vicious conflict had Jey Uso capitulated to his cousin Reigns' demands that he finally acknowledged Reigns as the leader of the family. Universally acclaimed, WWE's strongest storytelling came from Jey's emotional roller coaster as he struggled to balance his allegiance to his family with his own pride. Despite his initial reluctance, Jimmy Uso finally accepted Roman's position as tribal chief as the Bloodline gained momentum. As the Bloodline's linchpin, the USOs went on to an unprecedented run as WWE Tag Team Champions. As a trio, they dominated WWE, but tensions within the family started to surface. Roman and Jey's strained relationship never fully healed. Underneath Roman's brashness and desire for dominance, Jey's hatred was bubbling away. Finally, when Jey could take no more of Roman's deceitful behavior, the tensions in the Bloodline broke. After much back and forth, Jey ultimately told Roman he wanted out of the Bloodline, which sparked a furious dispute. Jey Uso was faced with a decision point after months of treachery and feuding. A piece of him still wanted a resolution, even if he had battled bravely against Roman's tyrannical rule. As a family, Jey probably secretly wished that Roman would change his mind and view things his way. In a perfect world, they may be able to get back together as supportive relatives, cousins, and brothers. Yet, Roman Reigns had other intentions. Roman abruptly turned his back on Jey's offer of reconciliation, saying he was uninterested in renewing their partnership. The tribal chief's rejection was more than a snub. It signaled that Jey had been banished from the family's inner circle. As Roman saw it, Jey had grown into an adversary who dared to question his dominion over the Bloodline.